What up, football fans, and welcome back to Seize the Day. I'm Isaac Wheeler, and today we're just going to be discussing a few quick hits. The Pro Bowl results came in, and like who's going to be able to go to the Pro Bowl, and then also just like some playoff hopes. So first up, we're going to go with the Pro Bowl selections from the Bengals, and we have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Trey Hendrickson all going to the Pro Bowl. This is Joe Burrow's second time in his career. He was selected for the Pro Bowl in 2022. And then Jamar Chase, this is his fourth time in a row. And he is the second player in Bengals history to be selected to the Pro Bowl for his first four seasons, along with A.J. Green. And then Trey Hendrickson, this is also his fourth consecutive year of being elected to the Pro Bowl. He has been in the league for 8 years, and will be his fourth consecutive year. Chase Brown and Orlando Brown Jr. are both alternatives, so if somebody from their respective positions cannot make it and cannot participate in the event, then they will be filling in for them pretty much. As for the playoffs, so if you were able to catch the Broncos game, that was an amazing game. Went into overtime, 5 possessions in overtime. It was back and forth all throughout overtime, and then Joe Burrow and T. Higgins finally ended it with a 3-yard touchdown pass, which that was an all-around gate game. Just an amazing game to watch and be a part of. And then the Giants also beat the Colts, which helped us. Stupid for the Giants because they lost the number one overall seed. So don't really know what they were thinking. I mean, like, you'd figure they'd throw that game, but guess not. I guess they wanted to beat the Colts. Anyhow, for the Dolphins, they need to lose this week, and then the Colts need to lose. The Dolphins need to lose this week, and then the Broncos need to lose to the Chiefs. Not sure if that's going to happen because I don't know if the Chiefs are going to be playing their starters. I don't think they are. I'm not 100% sure, though, but hoping that they still play to win. But with that Broncos game, Joe Burrow and T. Higgins were selected the FedEx Ground and Air Players of the Week, so that's pretty cool. One week with two players being selected of that's an amazing feat for our team, and just a great way to really put a cap on that great game. And then this week we play the Steelers on Sunday. We need to beat them to keep our playoff hopes alive, and I'm really hoping we can. It should be a good game. Those AFC North matchups are always good. We did, unfortunately, lose to the Steelers last time we faced up earlier this season, but I think that we will be able to overcome them this week. We usually split with them, sometimes not, though. But hopefully we can do that and get a playoff spot. And I do believe that the Bengals will have a good playoff run if we can make it to the playoffs because they are scary in the playoffs. If you'll look back, a while back, I mean, we get in the playoffs and we're a scary team to deal with come December, especially like November and December, and on throughout the playoffs. That's a scary team you don't really want to mess with. But overall, I feel like this back half of the season has really turned around and that they can be proud of the way they've played, and especially in this last like month or so. But we really do need to get some things worked out. I know that our defense has finally kind of pulled themselves together. That first half of the season, man, they looked awful. Absolutely awful. But I feel like now that the chemistry is starting to build up, they're going to have a lot better season going forward. And next season, I feel like if we can get a couple key components, then we'll have a really good season. Overall, I think if we can win the draft and pick up some players in free agency and work on our defensive chemistry especially, I think that we'll have a better defense next year. You can already see them starting to pull them together now that they've all been there all season, starting to just really build up that chemistry because I feel like they weren't playing as well together in the first half. I feel like that's why we're getting a lot of points given out pretty much. But I think now that they're starting to build up on their knowledge of the playbook and each other, I think they are playing better and they will continue to play better. Um, this off season could be a very big change for us with T. Higgins going back into free agency. Hopefully we re-sign him because if you saw the Broncos game, you saw that he went absolutely off. He had 3 touchdowns, man. That was an insane game. every touchdown pass Burrow had was to Higgins. So he's obviously a key component in our offense that we're going to need to keep around. And then Jamar Chase will be entering his 5th-year option. So watch for a contract with him. So this is just going to be an overall really big off season for us to build up and like build our team and try to keep the whole team together. Because if you look in the past, look at our Super Bowl run, we lost a lot of defensive players, especially, and then a couple offensive players that kind of made an impact on our team, and we have not been able to reach that again since we let those players go. Well, but yeah, hopefully we can pull off some miracle this weekend, get in the playoffs, and make a long run. Hoo day! Great